Alright, let's continue the hardcore monk. Thank you for coming. Subscribe, leave a like. And now everyone's gone. That's the average duration someone watches my videos. So last time we got this helm. Be good to put a socket in there, but we don't have one. So let's do it. Oh god. Oh god. I've been playing a Crusader off camera, and I've forgotten how to play Monk, even though Monk is pretty much all I play, or used to play. I haven't really played that much recently. I realized when I filmed the last video that I don't actually own the Necromancer expansion on computer, which is ridiculous. I've got it on Switch and bloody Xbox, but not computer. So the whole aim of this series is me just talk for 10 minutes and become more and more comfortable talking in front of a microphone and then uploading it. It's also... Ooh, hello. Look at that. That was a little young prepubescent me coming out. It's also good just to upload videos, I think. I'm not really solid with the whole Diablo 3 content though, because nobody plays it anymore, which is fine. Which isn't completely true as well. People do play it, but I really thought, you know, going back a week ago, and if you follow the channel on Reddit or whatnot, that's really good, and I'm glad you do. Oh no. I released a guide for the Crusader Challenge Rift. I sort of just released it because, in theory, you would think that's a good idea. Release a video for a challenge rift, people will watch it. Just because the current content, like, it's not too structured. Like, it's not horrible content, but it's not too structured of what everybody else is doing. So I thought, that's a really good idea, right? So I got home, for me it was Tuesday night, and all the other videos were essentially already up. So, like, I'm already behind the 8 ball just because I live in bloody Australia. And I realized that the view cap, or the if you've heard of, like, if you're playing this, you're a video game player. Like, nobody's playing this to listen to me talk for 10 minutes at a time. I wish they were. That's really the only incentive to watch me play, because this is pretty boring content otherwise. Anyway, so in video games we've got something called a skill cap and a skill ceiling, right? The higher the skill ceiling, the better most people consider something to be. So, oh, I thought I died then, but I was just stunned. So, for instance, back in back when hunters in World of Warcraft were face rollable, so everyone would say that you were face rolling if you played a hunter. But that means that the skill ceiling was very low. And I wish I could give you better. Or probably, like, a lot of shooters, the skill ceiling is quite high. So to get a general gist of what you're meant to do is really easy, but to then get your accuracy quite to a high standard, that's quite a lot harder. I found with Diablo 3 and making content for it, the skill ceiling, or the view ceiling is what I'm coining the phrase as, is quite low. You know, you watch other games and the person that's released, someone that has released content within that week, you know, you got like 100,000 views on whatnot, which at no point through this bit of a rant am I saying that I would ever make 100,000 views at the moment, regardless what content I'm making. So that's not the reason. I'm like, I'm not sure about Diablo 3. But there's a streamer His name begins with R. I can't remember. I probably can't even pronounce it out loud. You know those words how you just read them all the time, but you never actually say it out loud. So you'd butcher it the first time you tried. Yeah, it's like Radaxia or something. And because I've been out of the Diablo 3 sort of community for so long, and even when I played it a lot, I wasn't really in the community. It was just me and my mate pushing greater rifts. I have no idea who this is. Like, the most community I probably ever had playing Diablo 3 was on very close to release when Athene was streaming to get this huge gem, which at the time was like the only guy with it, and everybody was giving him money to upgrade his gems, and he just destroyed the market. Anyway, this guy, who I'd consider probably, from what I can find, the biggest current maker of Diablo 3 content, right? Which is good. So obviously he gets the most views on his videos. But then his challenge rift videos, that you would expect that to be the most watched content throughout the week, he only really gets about 3k views. So like, if he's getting 3k views and he's already got that following, then at most I'm gonna get like 400 views if I... Ooh, that's a pretty big drop. If I make a video, and like I'd be stressing and rushing to put it out, and really, let's be completely honest, well, two things. If 4 videos are already out explaining how to do something, is it necessary somebody else makes another one? Like, you could say the internet is infinitely large, and probably, right? But then the other thing is, at that point, I'm probably not coming up with any original content. I'm repeating what I've then watched 3 other people say, which I'm not really about that. Like I don't mind learning from a YouTube video, and then, ooh, we'll be able to put a gem hopefully in our helmet. Yeah, so I don't mind learning from a YouTube video and then adding to it, because, you know, adding to it's okay in my eyes. But if I'm just not adding to it and essentially just saying the same stuff, because it's challenge rift, there's not a huge amount of deviations from what is perfect. You can't optimize or customize anything. You're pretty much just doing it. So that's why I'm like, there's not many views in Diablo 3, which makes sense. It's been out for how many years now? And other than seasons, there's not a whole lot of new content, which is once again fine, because most people enjoy just grinding, and I'm the exact same. If I could spend all of my waking hours grinding the game and actually trying to push the highest grade of rifts, which I'm not able to because of work, or that's probably a weak excuse, I'm not able to because I'd get in trouble by my girlfriend, then I would probably still be playing it. I do prefer playing it on the Switch these days in front of the TV though. But, you know, that's another thing entirely. Alright, so that's been 10 minutes. That's been 10 minutes of your life wasted to me ranting. And I don't even think I answered the question of, is... oh, did I just pick up the exact same... Yep. No, let's see if it's any better. But it is not that much better. It's ridiculous that I just picked it up twice though. Juice's cooldown, chance to deal. Nah. It's whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I think if you made it this far, thank you. You're single-handedly keeping my view time up, because probably another 10 people saw this video. I'm gonna have a go at just absolutely making heaps of these, putting them on YouTube and not advertising any of them. Like, it's obviously a lot better to advertise, but I think I just want to spit out some content, get it on YouTube, and then see what happens to my channel when I do advertise something and there's stuff there for people to watch. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll like and subscribe, because supposedly you got a call to action everything that happens on YouTube, because it seems as if people that make content tell other people that want to make content that people on YouTube don't like and subscribe unless they're asked to. So keep that in mind. Thanks.